Welcome to this video on industrial electrical infrastructure and design, focused on building safe and resilient power systems for industrial environments. Factories require extreme infrastructure due to massive power loads from machines, constant mechanical damage to equipment, and harsh environments that quickly degrade weak materials. Electrical infrastructure design follows a 5-phase cycle: load calculation, power distribution, cable management, safety and protection, and compliance and records. Phase 1, load calculation, uses the power-demand equation. Total machinery power multiplied by a diversity factor equals the optimized target load. Diversity factors are key to preventing oversized transformers. When planning, always plan for tomorrow. Add 20% to 30% extra capacity and design panels and trays for future machines to avoid total system overhauls later. Phase 2 focuses on power distribution architecture. Power flows from the utility grid to the main switchgear, then to sub-panels for operational zones, and finally to heavy motors and equipment, often utilizing 415 volts 3-phase systems. For high power, busbar trunking systems offer advantages over bulky cable runs. Busbars allow for flexible connections, easy machine hookups, and fast future reconfigurations. Phase 3, cable management, involves selecting the right enclosures. Options include cable trays for overhead volume, rigid conduits for impact zones, and armored cables for harsh environments needing ultimate core protection. Industrial cables are designed with multiple layers, including a copper core, insulation to block heat, steel wire armor for physical protection, and an outer jacket to defend against chemicals. Engineers must tailor materials to the environment. Phase 4 covers safety and protection. Equipment grounding, or the center ring, dissipates transient surges and protects personnel. Outer ring active breakers, such as MCCBs and RCDs, protect branch circuits from overcurrent and earth faults. Independent emergency systems are essential for critical infrastructure. Wire emergency lighting, ventilation, and fire suppression separately, and power them with standby generators for isolation during faults. Phase 5 is regulatory compliance. Designs must strictly follow regional electrical codes, as well as regulations from authorities like the Central Electricity Authority and the Bureau of Indian Standards. In this phase, maintaining as-built drawings is critical. Create accurate single-line diagrams and layout plans, as good documentation simplifies future maintenance and troubleshooting. The design process forms an unbroken chain. Load calculation defines the scale, distribution routes power, cable management shields the lines, safety mechanisms protect people, and compliance guarantees quality, resulting in a single resilient network. To design with purpose, anticipate extreme loads, build robust protective armor, and guarantee human safety in every aspect of the electrical infrastructure.